William Ruto has been declared winner of the elections that took place almost a week ago. Formerly Kenya's Deputy President, he ran a tightly contested race against opposition leader Raila Odinga. This is him speaking now. Scuffles broke out just ahead of the announcement, and several election officials say they will contest the results. Let's join DW correspondent Felix Moringa, who's in Nairobi. Welcome, Felix. So talk us through what we know of the results.
So Kenya has a new president. William Ruto is the president-elect. He garnered 7.15 million votes, representing around 50.49% of the total votes cast, and that is the result that the chairperson of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has used to declare William Ruto as the president-elect. William Ruto is the incumbent, before this particular moment, was the incumbent deputy president, and now he changes the mantle of office. He's now been given the mantle of office to lead Kenya for the next 5 years. Now, William Ruto has a deputy by the name Rigathi Gachagua, and the two individuals used the hustler narrative, which seemed to appeal more to the young people who, much as it's not so many of them that came out to vote, the duo was able to get 50.49, which was more than what was required, because the requirement was 50% of the total votes cast and plus just one vote. As you can see behind me, the screen over there, that's the president-elect addressing Kenyans, and he has said that in this particular election, there is no loser. All of them are Kenyans, and he's called on the fellow competitors to come on board and work together, which is something that we may probably be seeing in the next few days as Ruto takes the mantle of office. So this paves way for his swearing in should the election not be contested. He will be sworn in about the next 14 days, and after that, he will now be Kenya's 5th president. Okay, so 50.49% of the vote, but the vote has been contested. Tell us about the concerns that have been raised. So the Azimio coalition side, the chief agent, just before the result was announced, came out and addressed the press and said that the IBC systems had been hacked and that Bomas of Kenya was a crime scene. We also saw some of the disgruntled Azimio coalition members inside the Bomas tallying hall throw chairs, and it was an ugly scene inside the Bomas of Kenya. But that did not stop the announcement of the result. Of course, 4 other commissioners have again also addressed the press just before this particular announcement and said that the results, the election and the results generally were collected in an opaque manner. They didn't go into the details, but they said after this particular declaration, they will be giving more details about the opaqueness of the election. So we shall be waiting to see what the details will be and whether these details will actually find their way to the Supreme Court.
So we have the allegation that the Electoral Commission systems were hacked. We have members of the Electoral Commission saying that they will not stand by the vote. Has there been an official response from the Electoral Commission to these allegations?
There hasn't been an official announcement or response, because the first activity by the Electoral Commission chairperson was to announce the president-elect, and that is what has just taken place. The president-elect, William Ruto, has just been handed over the certificate, that is Form 34D, which is the national declaration form that he is duly elected as president. So 3 commissioners stand by the result, 4 commissioners do not stand by the result. 4 commissioners do not stand by the result. So we wait to see what happens after this, because it looks like the commission is divided by half. But as it is, Kenya has a new president, and the president-elect is William Ruto.
Thank you for that, Felix. Felix Moringa in Nairobi.